Yo, what is going on? I'm back, and I apologize for not getting any Madden 15 gameplays or pack opening videos out for you guys. So I make it up for you, and I give you a pack opening video with 2 gameplays. So real life stuff came up, and kind of delayed me from doing anything with YouTube or actually editing videos or anything. But so anyway, I sped up these pack openings. Just because I wanted to get into the gameplay as fast as I could, and I'm getting some alright cards. Definitely liking that draft pack I had before. Easily had the best amount of cards that I have a possibility of using in them. Here I'm getting some okay gold cards, especially like to start off the year. I'm not too upset at them. They're giving me good guys in good positions, but they're not getting me the the team strategy whatever bonus that I want. But they're still good cards, so I either can sell them and try and get cards that actually go towards my team bonus, or whatever. But so anyway, first gameplay here. I don't know his team name. It looks like it says Crackheads, but I know it doesn't. It said something else. I don't remember off the top of my head. But not looking so hot. Definitely making bad reads and bad calls. A line looking like Swiss cheese, letting him get in the backfield and stopping my run game. So we're not looking so hot right now. The 187s are not performing like they need to. But let's see if we can lock it down here in defense. Here he's dotting me up and making nice reads with Johnny Manziel. Hats off to him. He's definitely taking his check downs. He's not really forcing the ball into the field right now. Trying to get this first down, and we force him to 3rd and inches, but he's able to fall for it and get this first down. So damn it, almost forced him to our 4th down at least. Probably still would have gone for it. Here, some of these routes to the out, like either the flats or the wheel routes, you guys definitely have to throw differently this year. Because I know a lot of times, especially myself, I throw him on the break or right before he break, and you get a nice kind of like speed boost almost to get the first down. But at least right now, you're not able to do it, and you're going to see in these 2 gameplays, it does not work out for me well. But now the run game is picked up for me, and we're able to break this run off with Donald Brown. I mean, Donald Brown's not a superstar in the league by any means, but he's definitely a all-down back, all-purpose back. He's got decent hands, and can't be doing this right, Patrick. What are you doing? But anyway, Donald Brown's got decent hands and decent moves. I know that's my fault. I'm running with Ryan Fitzpatrick. I should be doing this with him and just dotting people up with him. It's just difference in gameplays. I know he's got all right speed, especially to start the year, but definitely cannot hold onto the ball. So I'm gonna try to be dotting with him. Stop running that stupid read option with him. Here, I know I see wide open, but at the same time, I've seen how my opponent has tried throwing his wheel routes, and I know in the practice mode and stuff they haven't worked out for me so well. So that's why I'm not throwing it. But anyway, Keel gotta squeeze that ball in for me. I mean, I do the right thing, I make the right cut on the ball, and I just can't squeeze it in. That's what I get for having I think he's like a 70 overall safety or something. Not that great. But anyway, that should have been a touchdown there. I definitely acknowledge that. That's a problem though, I think, with the leading this year is sometimes last year you get a nice lead, you pretty much kept it within the receiver's arm reach, but this year not so much, especially on deep balls. Like if you lead them down the field, it doesn't seem like that the quarterback can get it on the money. It may be the quarterback and receivers not being highly rated, or it might be something that EA addressed, because there were times that some of these lead passes last year were just overpowered. I thought it was just you be in the right position and you just lead them the right way and you just kill someone. Here Herzig makes an amazing jump. I mean, that's like a backhanded swat. Here he gets a tackle for loss, with an assist from I'm gonna say Clowney, I'm not sure though. Might have been Jamie Collins. Here it makes another great swat, and we force my opponent to take a field goal. I mean, it does the right play, definitely takes the field goal. I mean, if it gets a stop here, he's able, to possibly tie up the game. Here I take a deep shot. I see one-on-one coverage against Riley Cooper, but I'm not able to complete the pass. I mean, it looked like he had a step on him. I had a chance at the ball, but just not able to complete it to him. And I'd much rather incompletion than a, interception. Here, Donald Brown's able to outrun the linemen or linebackers or whoever he had there and get me a big chunk of yards in receiving game. I highly recommend, like, if you guys um, don't have a great back, trying to pick up a Donald Brown, because he definitely makes plays for me at least. He's very good elusive back. Speed's okay, but he's very sure-handed. I mean, he's a great all-around back. But there, 2 plays ago, you saw I tried to run the wheel route to get the first down, not able to complete it, and he forces me to a field goal. Here he puts the ball up because, you know, he's got to try and force the ball down the field, and Keo comes up with deception this time for me. So I'll take it. I mean, I would have liked to have the user pick, but a click-on pick I guess I'll take for right now, especially still trying to learn how to use around with the defenders. I will say strafing is not as overpowered as it was last year. To me, strafing last year was like the money thing to do, and then maybe sprint to catch up to the ball. But you definitely don't get nice jump animations with the strafing right now. Swatting, I don't know. You might get good swats with it, but at least for going for the ball hawk, it doesn't seem to activate as nicely as it did last year. But it's just something that I'm guessing they changed, and, you know, they kind of addressed, because it kind of was a little overpowered last year. Here I try to get a little fancy, especially since he calls his you know, timeouts and with a wide receiver screen, but I'm able to get a first down on the next play. Last play here, I just decided, let me check the ball up. I'm still trying to get these fade and streak routes down, and not able to complete it. But I mean, guys, I guess that's what you get when you want Riley Cooper to go be a vertical threat. You know, he's not really built for that. But anyway, that ends my first game. You know, we come out with the win, and I'm gonna roll right into my second gameplay for you guys, and it's Cowboys versus Cowboys. You know, my opponent, I picked the Cowboys as, you know, as a uniform or team, whatever, right off the bat. So you know, cool. You know, we'll go Cowboys versus Cowboys. He's in the white, I'm in the blue. Clearly because he's got Johnny Manziel and he's running around here. So that's 2 Johnny Manziels I've seen so far this year. I know I've seen a bunch more. Like, it seems like everyone else besides me got a Johnny Manziel in their draft pack, or they keep buying these draft packs to pull a Johnny. But I'm okay with my EJ. And this game I actually got EJ Manuel in here, so the read options and, you know, inverted veers and all that should be running a lot nicer this game. Here, get a, you know, catch the edge with Donald Brown, able to run it in. So we're looking good so far. 7-0, and I think we get the ball at half. Here I have to apologize. You know, it might have happened last game too, but these damn camera angles, because the directional pad keeps throwing me off. Because I used it a lot for selecting guys. You know, when you're trying to set up your D or whatever, and it keeps jacking up on me. I need to turn it off. The only reason I had it on was, like, if I ever wanted to go play the D line, you know, you get a nice better angle. As opposed to, like, having to force yourself to play a lock or whatever. Here, that's what I'm saying. Like, Donald Brown is a great back to have, you know, on the passing and run game, especially to start the year off. I'm sure there's better backs, especially once these elites start popping up and all that. But as of right now, I'll stick to my Donald Brown, especially if my line can get any pushes like this. You know, I'll take 4 or 5 yards every time. And here, you know, he run commits in the middle, and I'm able to catch the right edge. I'm thinking that they changed up some of these run commits, because last year the run commit middle was, like, really overpowered. Pretty much, unless they were running a toss, you pretty much stopped them if you just ran commit out the middle on a run play. Now it seems like, you know, if you commit, you know, and you guess wrong, even if it's a run, like, you kind of blow it. But anyway, here right before half, can't get this pick. You know, Wright can't squeeze that ball in there, you know, to maybe give us some points. Here, though, the next play, he picks this ball off and can't get a good return. So, you know, we got to do the smart thing and just run the ball. I mean, we're already at 2 scores. We're getting the ball at half. Just run the ball, run the clock out. Don't get anything cute or fancy. You know, I already did that last game. Here, I think I got Chris Rainey returning. And you're probably wondering, you know, why I'm showing a return. Probably because of this. Chris Rainey doing work, making 2 spin moves and, like, 2 broken tackles, and he takes us to the house. I mean, holy cow. Definitely liking him back there. He's not the fastest card I got. I got another guy that's a little faster, I think Demps. But Chris Rainey definitely seems to be harder to bring down than Demps does. But anyway, so, you know, way to start the second half. And here, this is one thing that, you know, is the weakness of zone coverage, is after a while it breaks down, and especially if you get a guy back there that can dot you up, that's another weakness of it. But you know, if you roll out, your guys eventually will come free. You just got to get enough time, and, you know, that's why I'm going to invest in that D line, so I can hopefully run more zone, because zone is definitely definitely where I like to be at, as opposed to man. Man seems to get beat, in my opinion, way too often. But anyway, um, my opponent forced him to a third and or fourth and 10, and get the ball back. And not looking good for him. I mean, it's not like he's making bad plays. It's just like his receivers just aren't squeezing the ball in at key positions, or he is making a bad read or two. At at poor times in the game. To close out a drive or whatever. But anyway, here goes the read option again, and it's not a read option play that I usually run, the ace twin one, but it's not too bad. Here, I think this was like the stick route, and I just wanted to try and force the ball down the field. I'm still trying to work on those fade and streak routes, but it's not working out for me. Here, my D line's able to kill him on these like half-at screens, and I don't know why he's not able to get these balls out in time. But here, he throws the ball down the field, and it's not looking good. I mean, and again, I apologize for these stupid camera angles. And here, I thought he completed that, but I guess I'm able to strip it out at the end. And I know they're doing a Mike Evans Rising Star thing. I guess that's like the new tab they're gonna do this year, like they did Combine and all that last year. I definitely recommend getting a Mike Evans, because I have like a 70-something overall Mike Evans, and he's a deadly threat within the red zone with those fade routes. I really didn't run him last year because it didn't seem like I could really get those nice jump animations. It seemed like the corners could really sit on it and get up there with the receivers, unless you had like a Calvin Johnson or a Brian Finneran. But if Mike Evans can sit here and do things like that, fade route's got to be back for the red zone threat. But anyway, Wright gets another pick here for me. Pretty much seals the game. I mean, the game's pretty much been sealed since like the return of the half. But here I just see Eric Ebron get butt naked, and his dive there kills him, and Ebron's able to take it past his corner and safety. I mean, just nasty. Definitely liking Eric Ebron from that draft pack. I didn't even really want to score on him, but it's kind of happened. I mean, if he gets that open, you got to throw it to him. But anyway, I mean, this game's over. Like on the video if you guys liked it. Comment down below with your guys' thoughts on how Madden's going so far, how these cards are looking, and if you guys agree on some of these different changes that I've mentioned so far. And subscribe to my channel for more gameplays, giveaways, and anything to do with Madden 15 pretty much. And that's it for me. I'm out. Deuces.
Phil, before we go, tell me about the atmosphere down in that window.